accidentally exited out the game. What's good with y'all? It's your boy Henshawe, and we are back with day 24 of my YouTube series. We're gonna play Pokemon FireRed today, and I got my guy 222 with me to say what's good.
Good.
Sorry for cutting off the stream before. We had some technical difficulties, but we got it figured out, and now we're here. So can you check the stream to make sure we're vertical? Looks like we're there. But yeah, at the end of the stream yesterday, we got Gyarados, and now we just need to train up a couple other Pokemon, and we should be good to go. Tuesday, let's get to the stream though, my guy.
Oh, I thought you guys heard me. What's up? What's up, chat? What's going on?
Tuesday.
Hello, everybody. Morning. Morning, good night, and afternoon.
Good morning, good night, and afternoon. The homie Kari. Does the stream sound cool too?
I'm checking right. I'm trying to look into it right now.
Word, I appreciate you. My bad.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, they're scared.
Bad. Yeah, this looks decent. Sounds decent.
Word, fuck yeah. It's popping up vertical too, right?
Yeah, it is vertical this time. What's going on, chat?
Yeah, what's good though, chat? How y'all doing? I think we got a few people in here. Shout out to a couple people tuning in.
Yeah. Hit the chat with some love, man. Where y'all watching from? Time is it where you're at? At 4 a.m. as well?
Swear.
I will probably hit the hay suit so I can get some rest. I'm gonna watch. I was just solo mission tomorrow. I'm watching my daughter while my wife's at work.
Hell yeah. What time you gotta get up?
At least by 8. Like, she's early. You know how it is with the little ones. They jump up in the morning with the energy of the sun itself.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah. She on your toes though.
Need to get me some rest.
Oh yeah. That's why I'll kick it for a couple minutes though. You know, I'm good. Like I got a nap in before my edits and everything because like I saw you called me earlier, like when I was on the road. Went to go see K-Dot.
Oh yeah, I forget. I think I was calling you to see if you wanted to play Rivals.
Yeah.
I didn't even end up getting on.
Back. I need to get back into Rivals, man. I just wanted a happier game.
What's good, Sean? How are you doing, bro?
What's up, chat? Who's in the chat? Let me check. My fault, chat. I was supposed to be looking. My phone down. I could talk to y'all.
How you doing, my guy? Thanks for tapping.
The game is so serious, bro. Like, not the chat. That's whatever. I'm saying like the game is just fight. It's not any different. Marvel Rivals is the same game over. Even if they have different game modes, they all feel the same.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's any game though. You say the same thing about Fort, or like any game really.
You can definitely say the same thing about Fort. I got sick of Fort, like for that same reason, bro. Like I like games with variation. Like I love like Fall Guys. You can say that about, but like Fall Guys is so hard. It's like, ooh, I really want to spend time with this game. Also, I want to get into the new Oblivion.
Yeah, no, I ended up. I haven't played it in a while, but I played it for a couple days, or like a day or two. It is fun.
Ooh,
though.
Logic drop.
You said Logic drop some music.
Yeah, Logic dropping. He back at it.
Drop. Never even listened to Logic for real.
I used to be a huge Logic. Well, not used to be. I still am, but like, there's just there's some music that I like. I listened to from him that made me like kind of uninspired. At the time, I was like,
I think I'm asleep on Logic.
I mean, he's dropped some things that like are easy to sleep on. Like I say that as a fan. Like I say that as a person
I know Reek is
who
a big
has one of
Logic
his
fan.
album covers. He's good. He's an amazing rapper. It's just like he's pandered a lot. It hurt his career.
Yeah, I can't even say I know a lot of his music, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he only made like a few albums that like people know about. Like,
I know the song about suicide, like the one 800 or
yeah.
1800 joint.
Well, he's a cult classic guy.
What's that mean?
Yeah, that one was a like huge hit.
What's a cult classic guy mean?
He has a core fan base that's very loyal to him, and that is what makes him huge.
That makes sense. He's like Chance
He
the
was like
Rapper.
a yeah, he's an early blog era rapper. So and he's still alive in that space today. I'm on the Logic Discord.
Chat,
So,
do you guys
so,
listen to
like,
Logic? No, sleep.
yeah, he's the internet in its early stages just ate Logic's music up. Like his mixtapes did crazy.
I can believe it. That's wild, though.
Yeah. Still do crazy. If you go and watch like there's a channel on SoundCloud called Rat Pack Radio. Go on there, you can hear all the classic out like Logic stuff, y'all. Them look at them plays, man. Just look at them plays.
It's called what? Rat Pack
It's called
Radio.
Rat Pack Radio. Yep. It's got a picture of Frank Sinatra on like a gray white and gray picture of Frank Sinatra on it.
I just want to say I knew Gyarados would save us.
It's a strong Pokemon. I don't dislike Gyarados. It's just the fact that he came from Magikarp I have a problem with.
I don't know why you hate on Magikarp so much. He's just a fish.
That's why I hate on him. Because in a world full of Pokemon, there shouldn't be no damn fish.
Why?
He doesn't
This
do
man just
anything.
keeps fucking restoring himself.
How you gonna call yourself Magikarp? Ain't shit magic about you.
But he's magic.
For why? For what? How? In what way?
He turns into Gyarados. Got her. Bam, get him out of there. That's what's magic about him. He turns into a dragon.
It's like saying chickenpox is magical because it turns into shingles.
Maybe I don't know. Is that how it works? I don't know how it works.
It's like some weird like if you aren't exposed to chickenpox at an early enough age, you have an adverse risk of developing the severe symptoms of shingles. But if you had chickenpox, which is everybody, you are a carrier of shingles, which is completely different from being someone who is directly affected by the symptoms of shingles.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
When I clip this later, they're gonna be like, "Why the fuck is the dude in the video talking about shingles while you're kicking a Stormy's ass?"
Someone's like with shingles gonna like listen to that and be like, "Thank you."
We're such an underrepresented group. Shout out to the 18 people rocking with us.
Oh heck yeah, loving that. Hit us with a like.
Yeah, drop a like in the chat for us, gang. I appreciate y'all. Finally, we got the second gym badge. Let's go, chat. All it took was a Gyarados. And all it took was a Gyarados. Is this queso? They call me queso because I look like queso and I get that queso. Just ask queso. Bam. Damn, I'm so proud of myself for getting my second gym badge, chat. We needed that. And we can use cut now. We need to go back to Pallet Town and get a map. And we're going to teach Gyarados Water Pulse. TM case open. Cut, yes. We're going to teach Oddish Cut. I mean Normalish. Okay. How you doing, Oddly? To answer your question, no, I'm not Kesa, if you were just generally asking. They call me B. Henshawe. Talking about Gyarados Water Pulse. Can I teach somebody dig? Because I will. I'll teach it to see. 222. What's good? Thanks for stopping in the chat, my guy. Everybody make sure they follow 222. Okay.
Pokemon does numbers for this chat, man. Like I love watching this game myself, so I get it. I understand. Everybody's pulling up to the function. Pokemon is lit, man.
Pull up to the function, A. 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 Pull up to the function.
You know what? My 30th birthday party gonna be at golf, like Top Golf, and everybody gotta pull up with a Pokemon themed outfit. Like you don't gotta have like Pokemon on the outfit, but everybody like your whole fit has to be inspired by.
He's so far from 30, and he's talking about going to Top Golf. Chat, what's wrong?
And would you prefer Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, no
doubt. The pizza's fire, Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, no cap.
There's something about that pizza. That's the only reason I wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese. I didn't really like I like the arcade. I like the arcade a lot. But like as a kid, like I wasn't like that pressed to go to Chuck E. Cheese because it was like too packed.
No, I love Chuck E. Cheese as a kid.
It was cool, but it was like, bro, it's not big enough. No, I liked it, but it just like I was a kid that was like kind of like germophobic and like I didn't like crowds like that and like getting bumped into and shit. Like I was like I'm cool on this. Like there's other shit I could do. Like
No, I respect it.
I was just like I liked like a whole lot of stuff though as a child, like, and I tried out a lot of different things, so it was just like my palate for things was like very sensitive, like I knew what the heck I liked for sure.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza used to hit though.
Oh my god, dude, I'm trying to go get some of that. Now I can go and enjoy Chuck E. Cheese again because you're not allowed to go there and just pull up and order pizza. You know what I'm saying? Can you? I don't think you can. I don't think you can just go there and order pizza. I think you have to like go and sit down and give them business. And then
I'm pretty sure you can get pizza to go.
You order out? Oh, I'm about to pull up to Chuck E. Cheese, bro.
I'm pretty sure. I don't see why not. I mean, they just make pizzas.
Last time I've been to a Chuck E. Cheese was like
a long time ago.
Oh my god, yeah, I can't even remember, bro. I know I was probably like 12.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm 27 now, chat, so y'all do the math because I can't. I don't do math. I'm a rapper.
How do I get to Pallet Town from here?
It's 420, y'all.
420. You know what that means? Get high, 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 high.
Or maybe just do something productive, like you know, like.
Are you saying getting high isn't productive?
I mean, maybe your high is fishing. Maybe your high is going for a nice jog. Maybe your high is spending time with your children. You know,
Yeah,
maybe
regardless,
that's your
just
420.
whatever it is, just get high.
Right. I was just trying to expand upon what you were already saying. I was like, no, no, no,
I'm
no,
good here for
no.
all, man.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it, bro. Life's about vibrations, y'all. Higher that vibration. Always stay at a high. Not always stay at a high vibration. That'd be crazy. Just fucking like wired for sound all day long.
Okay, before we do that, I really need to get back to Pallet Town. Do you know how to get back to Pallet Town?
I always get lost. Like, but I'm
I
pretty
fucking
sure like
forgot the
there's a way
map.
you. Pretty sure it's like a pretty like straight shot. Like
that's why I need to get back there. Oh, whoa. I'm not seeing it as a straight shot right now. But I respect.
it's been a minute since I played that game.
Yeah, me fucking too. And usually Dread will give me directions.
Oh, Dred's a dog. He knows a lot about Pokemon.
Right.
He's like a YouTube walkthrough.
Yeah, he said he played this game like 50 times.
I believe it.
That's crazy.
That man was talking like Professor Oak himself.
I'm dead. Do you think Professor Oak is like some crazy fucking celestial beam or something?
Yep. Here's my theory, chat. I think that Professor Oak has been traveling through time with Celebi, and that's why he knows so much about Pokemon, and that's why Pokemon are so close to him. Because they sense that he's been transcending through time and spending time bonding with Pokemon that long. Like at least 200 years.
Yeah, I know, chat. My friend has an
That's my theory, chat.
insane theory, but you know, gotta love him regardless. How the fuck do I get out of here? It's not this way. So we have to go this way. That took me absolutely nowhere.
I never caught a Meowth.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Like ever?
Never.
That's kind of crazy.
Never even got traded one.
That's kind of wild. No,
Yeah.
it's not this way. I need to look at the map. We're going to be doing this forever.
3 likes.
Trying to figure out where I'm at in the map.
Yeah, I'm watching the screen. I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, Pallet Town, boom. So in theory, I should be able to go this way. But then takes you to nowhere. Can't go through there. So we go this way. Doesn't take me where I need to go. So how did I get here? I really don't think I can get back.
You stuck? Oh, I see this big old rock wall. Yeah.
I mean, like, I think I could get farther into the game, but I don't think I can go back and get the map at this current moment. I just have to wait till I can fly.
Mm.
That's ass.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It's okay. How we doing, chat? Talk to me.
9 people in here right now. It's good, y'all. You might see more though on your screen.
How was your stream today?
It was fun. I mean, I did like it wasn't fun to have to do it like 4 times.
Why did you say you had to do 4 times again?
Just a bunch of technical difficulties. I was just switching up the way I was doing stuff. I tried a new camera out. I had an unboxing.
Did you figure out the audio joint?
No. Oh yeah. I think I needed a different connector. So I can't remember what the heck it's called. But I'm missing one piece. And then it should be able to work.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of figured it out.
Well, hopefully it works out.
I think it will. I think I just need to just with all of my technology, like there was always like this. Like even with the audio box, I went through something like this. Now, I talk to the homies every day on it, so I'm not worried. Just take it. Takes time. I gotta study the technology. Gotta understand how it works.
Yeah, you just gotta work at it. It'll work. Well, guys, I guess we're about to go fight this gym leader because I don't know what else to do. Is that what we're supposed to do? I don't know. But is that what we're gonna do? For sure.
Good.
She's gonna watch us lose or get our ass kicked.
I mean, it could be a little different.
I don't think so, but we're about to find out. Oh, this is an electric gym. Yeah, no, we're not ready for this, I don't think. We'll try that. Oh shit, we smoothed him. What's good, Alan? How you doing, bro? Got him. Fuck that Voltorb. We're 10 levels away from evolving into Charizard. Which is cool. Gyarados would be good here because water types are not good against electric. But we were smoothing them with Zaw. You were there when we named Zaw, weren't you?
Yeah.
I think the first time we played.
I remember that.
It takes 2 to make the things go right. What are you doing tomorrow, too? Oh, you said you're watching your baby, kicking it with your daughter.
Yeah. Oh shoot, that's my lady's alarm. I gotta get going.
That's funny as hell. Alright, my guy.
Yeah, I've been up for a minute. I'll see you soon, though, bro.
See you, too. Be safe, bro.
Chat. It's been a pleasure, man. I appreciate y'all. Keep on engaging, man. Keep on jumping in the chat.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on liking, y'all. Got 3 likes right now. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Alright, too. Be safe, bro.
All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Well, in a couple hours. It is tomorrow.
This fucking week. What's good, chat? We're gonna turn the sound on since it's just me. one shot. We're going right back in there. save this. And I'll probably see y'all again Sunday. So, with that, chat, peace.